Welcome back to part 9 of Trials and Tribulations, and now it's time to continue the stolen turnabout.
Ben?
I wonder what that's referring to.
Well, there you go.
Stolen!
Oh no, the humanity.
The sacred
Dun,
urn that
dun.
was... Wait, what?
This music shouldn't be playing.
Well, Maya's
But
present.
Maya's on screen.
But we're talking about a theft and it's too happy.
We
You're
always...
not very photogenic, are you?
Oh, poor Phoenix.
Well, Shiori, look at the bright side. It's not as bad as the music fitting in Time and Eternity or Fairy Fencer F.
I guess that's the end of that conversation.
Yes.
Poor Phoenix.
Dang.
Spirit mediums are dicks to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Sis, I really miss her.
Well, Morgan Faye certainly was.
Yeah, about her.
She fought the law on the wall one.
Was Mystic Mia, was she really a good lawyer?
Debatable.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was awesome. She taught Nick everything he knows, which is why he's the best he is today.
And it was her being a good lawyer is kind of the reason why I'm even here today.
Oh wait, no wait guys, I got it. I think I figured out.
The big
Figured out
plot
what
twist
she
of this
knew.
game is that
Mia was the most helpful assistant all along because she was the lawyer who got you innocent all those years ago.
hold on. The big plot twist of the game is that Dahlia, Horton, in order to exact their revenge, possessed Mr. White or something.
I can imagine her telling Phoenix all she knows. Alright Phoenix, I'm gonna tell you all I know about how to be a good lawyer. Bluff? That's it, enjoy!
That's actually a pretty interesting theory, Teo, because we never actually know who. Well, actually, we know, but never mind.
Yeah,
Which
Mr. White
specific
has
possession?
to do
Which
that.
which specific possession were you talking about?
Red
specifically?
White, the killer of Mia.
Oh, Tio, you may be onto something with that.
I just got inspired by...
Don't worry, Tio, you're actually onto something, but I'm not
Anyway,
going to
continue the
tell you.
dialogue. I'll post something later on.
Yeah, that, and I have to play the part of Big Sister too. But clearly, and you, Nick.
Yes, you have to play Big Sister to the guy who saves your butt each game. What? Do I look like I was born yesterday?
Definitely not.
Thank you.
You were born the day after yesterday.
But that's today.
That's the joke.
You suck with me!
And she's smart too, just like yours truly.
Wow, Maya, yours truly sounds awfully wonderful. Oh, I love
Future
this
ahead of
map.
her. I bet you could be president someday.
Sure.
Sorry.
Too easy. That joke is too easy. Move on.
Yeah, but don't worry, we've got a better joke coming up. A president that can channel past presidents. That just might come in handy.
Again, too easy.
Abraham Lincoln, spirit medium.
George Washington, spirit medium.
But guys, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was already
But,
silly enough.
but don't you see, Teo? Remember what State of Daniel said? We still haven't proven that Abraham Lincoln existed.
Wait,
For,
what?
for context, there's this moron on YouTube called State of Daniel, and he made a video arguing that people still haven't proven that
Long story.
Abraham Lincoln existed. Let's just say the guy is a moron. Let's just say he's a moron and move on.
Well, she was in a pretty tight spot during that terrible ordeal. Actually, I'm grateful to her too.
It sounds like you're not telling me something.
You mean about all the worry you caused me?
I'm gonna take a good look at that case file next chance I get.
Just hopefully no one ever takes a good look at the case file of that time Mia defended me. That was embarrassing. Yeah, I get the feeling Phoenix kind of wants no one to ever know about his past self being, well, his past
About
self.
I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick?
Well, maybe 3 heads aren't better than 1.
Let's talk stuff.
This is one case where actually you definitely want to talk first.
Yeah.
Refresh my memory a little. What's the sacred urn?
What can you tell me about the Reapers?
It's only the most important treasure in Korine Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster.
I swear, Maya, every time you say Korine, it makes me think of the kingdom that I've heard of.
Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains very important soul.
Oh, yeah, about that.
Soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Korine channeling technique. Right, Pearly?
Yes, that's right.
And soon it will contain your soul, Maya. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it.
Hey, I thought that too, but what would I know?
Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly?
Oh,
Me.
Funny story.
Huh? Well...
You know, I'm surprised Maya never overheard Phoenix say that during Justice Roll, since he kinda did mention that Pearl broke the urn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
Yep.
I agree.
Oh.
In my line of work, that's debatable.
Yeah.
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Korine Village, Maya's hometown. Seriously, let's just say, Pearl, I had a certain traumatic event that went unsolved for a while. And when I finally discovered the truth, well, let's just say I saw a certain quote-unquote friend of mine in a new light. And I nearly killed him. But that's another story. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
How dare you insult the judge like that?
What do you mean? You make fun of him too on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen.
Oh no, the shipper's on deck again!
Holy shit.
Hide your...
Doesn't that even bother you?
Hide your children, everybody.
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so...
Make sure no characters look at each other for more than 2 seconds.
It's...
It's too late.
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korine School of Channeling.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you don't.
Why do I feel like I'm being forced into something here?
I like that animation when she looks like she's about to get ready to punch someone.
I know, right? Okay, I do! So what am I supposed to do about it?
I now pronounce you man and wife.
No! Actually, it's funny you mention that, because...
Congratulations.
Let's just say, if there were ever an Ace Attorney game that is dedicated to establishing canon relationships, Trials and Tribulations does that a lot, as you'll come to see.
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
What?
Yeah, get the sacred urn back.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Ace Attorney,
But
quest
I'm not
for
a
the urn.
detective! I'm a lawyer!
That has nothing to do with this.
Right.
If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Quoted 2007! Ha! I beat you to it, Leighton!
Fuck you. Hey, hang on. My game came out in 2007 as well in Japan.
But remember, this game came out before yours.
It's
Let's fact
Okay.
check.
2004, original
you're too-
version.
you're two grown men arguing about the release of 2 games.
2004, original GBA release, checkmate.
But that's what gamers do.
Anyway,
Moving on.
to quote Elliot, no, we're not. We're just two people complaining about different versions of a game.
Alright, let's get back on track now. Last year's... Oh. Right, I'm taking a look at that.
Well, I'm a grown-ass woman who argues about children's...
It was... I was arrested for an everything, and I'm totally not gonna get arrested ever again.
Yes, I'm sure you will, Maya. 1 year
Tell me
ago,
story.
the murder in Crane Village.
Little recap for those who haven't played the previous game.
A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings.
Don't worry, Shuri. I'm a grown-ass guy who gets into conversations about a show about magical gems.
You mean,
So multiply everyone
what I
is grown and
meant,
doesn't
that's
have.
Are you referring to the space rock lesbians?
Yeah, those.
For me, it's different because I'm actually a child in a grown man's body, so...
Oh,
Yes,
dear.
I'm also a woman child, so...
Well,
Would
it all...
you mind not telling?
Go ahead,
You
go ahead.
promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
You broke the urn!
Well, technically, he still hasn't said anything.
Well, it's okay for me,
Yeah, well,
guys.
Pearl, you just
Because
said it
you
out
just
loud.
told me, Pill.
Yeah.
Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Well, don't worry, Pedro and Troy. Because it's okay, because I am a man! Punch.
Ha.
Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say that didn't work out so well, but it did help me. But it did help me prove her mother and some eeny-miny person guilty.
Sorry, I'm
Yay.
not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
Oh.
Anyway, this is how her gluing
Don't
project
inter-
turned out.
Pearl, don't interrupt Phoenix's narration.
4.5 out of 10.
She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am.
I am everyone, everywhere, anyhow.
I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole
True.
year later.
Notice what, Nick?
I can't believe that.
Maya, if you haven't noticed it yet, you probably didn't even catch on to what I said.
So,
Yeah, I kind of
Probably not.
accidentally pressed this again. God dang it.
Wow, and Joe, I know you like this track, but really?
The ironic thing is that this isn't near to my favorite track. I mean, it's a good one.
here we go.
Now, let's get moving. Oh wait, never mind, I have to present something.
The Magatama.
Oh hey, it's my Magatama. So what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat?
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
Yeah. By the way, Maya, we're about to go on a trip to London, so I want you to remember to pack it where we won't forget it. Sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds is definitely an advantage.
What? How do you do that?
Press a secret button on it and shout, "Take that."
With the R button, of course. What do you mean? You gave me this thing.
That's just the thing. At this point, she's not very good at this.
It's sad how
Well,
even Phoenix
I knew
knows
Billy
more.
put some sort of spiritual power into it.
Don't worry, Shiroi. When she eventually becomes a master channeler in Ace 26, the way she does it at first, you'll wish it never happened. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Wow, Pedro, you like to reference that in Ace of 36 a lot.
I love that game.
Oh, I don't blame you. I love it too.
Like I
Next
said,
time you use it, let me know, okay? I want
like
to
I
see it
said,
myself.
5 and 6 are my favorite games of the series.
Is this thing really all that valuable? It looks kind of, well, junky if you ask me.
That's what you said about the exhibit.
Of course, a junky exhibit for a junky piece of
But it's got the
artifact.
soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of channeling technique.
Oh, about that. So, how much do you think you could get for it?
What?
What? Sell the sacred urn? You know, I never thought about that.
Master of the
Probably a
curing
couple of
channeling
bucks
technique,
on eBay.
everybody.
Hey, Pearly, make a note of that.
Shattered urn worth £500, you sponges.
Soul included.
Oh.
Ways to save money. Tip number 109. Sell treasures whenever possible.
Oh, that's going onto the banner.
Just
109.
Just don't go to the Rick's pawn shop.
Possible. Check.
Somehow, I think Maya's going to be searching for a buyer for a long time.
And then he just runs into some old guys and says, "Hey, I'll take that for $1 million."
If that happened, then I would literally scream to the heavens.
You know, even I didn't know the statue existed until a little while ago.
Some master in training you are.
Didn't Adrian say it's from a Bay Branch family's training hall or something?
Yeah, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country.
Japan?
True. I see quite a lot here in New York.
Hidden away deep in desolate mountains.
The Adirondack Mountains, of course.
It means the mountains cold.
Adirondack Mountains, the
Actually,
Rockies.
guys, it's international now. I live right next to one.
Why does it always have to be a desolate mountain?
Well, I live in an area in the Midlands. It's
What is up with monks and mountains? Can't you just live in a house like everybody fucking else?
They're traditional.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
What do you think
not
this
tradi-
is, Scooby-Doo?
Not traditional, Dwibs. Even back in the day we had houses.
Ahem, but it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Same old scenery, same old posh, but brilliant British music.
Bad guy, huh?
That's one way of putting it, yes.
That's you too.
Oh, hey, you can poke around here, pal.
It's a crime scene.
Of course. Wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again!
Oh, come on.
It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again.
So the feeling is mutual.
Why is that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal?
Well, I am the main character.
And the same could be said for you, but that's
I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives?
Well, I can ask you that again. Aren't there other lawyers?
You then. What are you doing hanging around
No,
here?
you.
It's
Oh, you.
Hey, I asked you first.
Wow,
Why are you
they're actually
worrying
doing
me?
this.
Stop acting like 5-year-olds and talk like
Right,
like
alright,
adults.
we get it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Yeah, I'm with Maya.
Okay.
That would ruin my ship. Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Why'd you go Valley Girl with that?
Remember that.
That's that house out.
Oh, it's you, little missy.
Have a lollipop.
Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Detective.
DDG.
Get it? Because Dick and Gumshoe are also terms for detective.
Now it's a good chance for you to try remember it right.
Please do. Let's give it a try.
Before the writer
If
forgets
he
about
loves you, you can just call him Dick.
Maya, don't put the
This is why
idea in her
Superman
head
works alone.
before it's too late.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Oh boy.
Mr. Dingling, Mr. Dick.
Of course.
Kid Dinkley.
I'm surprised it
yeah.
never did the wang
Good to
joke.
see you again too, I guess.
Are you sure they're not doing it right now?
Being Gumshoe is suffering.
He's always suffering.
Yay, the badge.
Here, take a look at my attorney's badge.
Well, look at the bright side too.
Are you still showing that cheap little thing off?
Well, look
Gee, I'll have you know it's
A
made
real
of...
man keeps his mouth shut. and carries a suede police badge, pal.
Well, that's you.
I
Not everybody to be a
plead the
policeman.
fifth. I plead the fifth on that one.
For great justice.
What about
Well,
this?
Tail, look at the bright side. At least it's not deep wing.
I didn't get much sleep last night. My brain's not really working right.
But again, Pedro, at least Deep Wang's only on screen for like 5 minutes.
Anyway. Hey, keep it down, Maya. He might
Yeah.
have really good hearing for all you know, and might get mad if he heard.
Hashtag thanks, Maya. I can hear everything you're saying, pal.
Way to go, Maya.
Not just what he's saying, but also what you think.
No!
To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me.
You can't escape it, Phoenix.
Stay out of my head, you Portuguese sex man!
Wait, what?
Sex.
All the other islands have been
What?
joined by Mask Start deMasque.
Oh.
Were once even higher.
Oh, I'm onto that Portuguese man. He's always making dirty jokes in my head.
More famous treasures. The Tear of Amanon, or the Crown of
Phoenix is
Bongora.
having an existential crisis.
Anyway.
Jovah, I hate to break the news to you, but Pedro's already taken. No point calling him a sex man.
What? Wait, you've been calling someone a sex man as a turn on? Oh god.
Moving on, thanks.
Right, okay.
Moving on, let's get back to talking about the thief, shall we?
Also, now innuendos.
Before I rage quit the call.
What about this person?
Sorry, pal. Apparently, I don't know about myself.
Oh snap, he really didn't get much sleep.
Oh god, here's the amnesia case.
Eh,
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We already did that.
come on, skip it. Yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
Well, Shiroi, we can't have a Japanese game without a character that has some sort of amnesia.
Really goofy looking face, if you ask me.
Hey!
Like, seriously, the Japanese writers have a fucking hard-on for amnesia.
What are you carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like we ever need it.
Hey, you never know when my portrait may actually come in handy.
Are you hoping someone will ask for your autograph?
I don't know.
Oh, that's Miss Mia Fey. She was a truly beautiful person, pal.
Aw,
Well, she's got that going for her, at least.
eternal beauty.
Huh? You knew my sis?
Well, you know what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Eternal beauty, eternal rest. What a shame.
Before you actually roll a d20 and does a crit on you. Everybody in the police force knew her.
Of course they would know her, what with Lana.
We all
being-
lost a great friend that day.
Which is why we hate you, because you're not as good as her.
Detective?
I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying.
Aw.
Aww.
You know, remember, needs to be tough.
Yep. Okay, he has nothing to say about her. Fair enough.
And now for pills.
Nope.
Not
Alright,
pills,
so
he's
you
right
got
there!
Okay, I guess he
Aw.
really did not get that much sleep.
They're not even my cut.
He has nothing to say for himself, but he does have stuff to say about Phoenix and Mia. Okay. And nothing to say about that.
Well,
he
I
doesn't
remember
like talking about himself.
He barely knew about the urn. I don't think he knew about the statue.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, maybe she's BRB.
Well, whatever.
Oh, you're trying to remember my name, Alligator. Just it comes true, okay?
Hi.
Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
Huh.
Sounds
I know
simple
about that.
Oops.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask Star deMasque.
enough. You knew that already.
I know about that too.
Oh.
Whoops.
Detective, can you tell us something other than that?
Well, actually, I'm backup Maya, but sure.
Well, I guess I sorta kinda own you guys, in a way.
Yeah, we did kind of help you get your job
The
back.
crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning.
I should
Uh,
know I was there.
Why can't criminals do their crimes sometime during the day so that we can actually get some sleep?
We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of a crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
But you were there, Gumshoe.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
No, I mean next door.
Where do you think I mean?
Actually, you're both wrong. All of you.
It was in the base.
Wrong.
You!
In the cute. But that's wrong!
That urn was being kept under careful guard in a basement warehouse.
There you go, Shiroi. Basement warehouse, huh?
Or we call
Clever.
it-
Yes. In order to get into the warehouse, you have to pass 3 trials. The trial of friendship, the trial of... What were the 3 trials in those?
We're not doing that again! It's 2007 when this game is out. We're
That's
forgetting
right.
2006.
Keep going away, pal.
I think.
He solves one case and gets a swell head, thinking that he's an ace detective.
Oh! Guess what, guys? Gumshoe's got a new rival.
Oh.
Ace Detective?
That's right, for the first time in the Ace Attorney series, we now have more than one detective.
Yay.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this mask star deMasque.
Trademark.
Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick?
Uh-oh.
Does it
More
look like we're
celebrity.
joking?
No.
Yeah. More celebrity.
Mask to Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
So, in the first game it was the Steel Samurai, in the second game it was Max Galactica, and now it's Mask
Sometimes he
deMasque.
appears as a museum guard.
Wow, trends rise and fall like big time in this universe.
And yet,
Yeah.
turn
Oh,
out-
Shiroi. You think
Yeah.
this is bad? Wait till we get to the Williams Review, where
And-
clothing trends change like every 10 minutes.
And yet, court trials are still the national sport or something.
Yep. Well, actually, if it's any consolation, Mask deMasque is actually a trend that's going to stick around longer than
I'd
the
love
others.
to sit in on a trial like this.
And he only
I
goes
know,
after
right?
the finest work of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist.
Like, guys, imagine...
Only 5 heists and he's that famous.
Like,
Shit, what
guys,
if you or I get picked for jury duty for one of these trials?
I know, right? That
Taylor
would be
was the
awesome.
culprit. I could have caught him
Oh,
this
please
time.
don't.
Anyway, yeah. Shame about that.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Yep.
By the way, who's voicing this new detective guy?
Tio.
Of course I did.
I'll be.
Jovah, you want me to go for any particular voice? Because I have something in mind, though.
Burgess Meredith, if you can.
I don't know who he is. But I know who he is, but I don't know what voice he had.
Penguin. So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
Oh, wow. So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Mask Star deMasque, trademark, has made 5 eyes so far. On the 4th eye, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Totally not in codes, I swear.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yep, not calling it.
By all means, Tio, try and call
Yeah,
it.
gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout.
Unless
all of us
the
have ever gotten
detective
so
is
much of
Mask
a glimpse of a
deMasque
guy.
himself.
Go. It's fun seeing you guys try and call what's gonna happen. I'm so looking
But
forward to seeing the
Mr. Ace Detective
reactions.
was
Well, we
able
have
to
barely
retrieve the
started
stolen
anyway.
treasures from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of crime right now, looking for clues.
So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? We'll ask about the calling card later. For now, let's move down to that basement.
Okay.
Alright.
No matter how many times we come here, This place always gives me the chills.
Well, Maya, about that. That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know.
True, I guess. But you're a bit too materialistic, Phoenix. It's me, I guess.
Yep.
Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. What the fuck?
that voice is perfect.
Is this the new detective?
Oh yes. And what a detective he is. Huh? What the heck does that mean?
I know, right?
It's a banquet.
It's
of chaos.
Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home.
Not
I
hair.
love this character.
Yep.
And he's got
Complete with personal theme.
Yep.
Who
This
are
sounds
you
like a
anyway?
theme from a Wireland game.
Complete with violins, but oh,
Silence! What the fuck?
okay.
Now I see, it's all becoming
This is
clear.
why you shouldn't zoom in on sprites. What did you see?
Gojira?
Amazed.
Somebody! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me.
And that's how we know that the crossover takes place in between this and the third case, because Maya
That's
quotes
his
him.
catchphrase, whatever the hell that means.
Yep.
A lawyer and a spirit medium. Neither very advanced at their trade.
He got it.
Says
in one
you.
Try.
You just
I mean,
met them.
Am I wrong?
Did you know that?
A very good question. One where we will get the answers.
How, you say? The universal skeptic will say that how is nothing but a question of why.
Oh, great, another Wachowski boy.
Oh, great,
No.
it's one of those
This
people.
guy
I'm a
actually has
child
purpose.
Time and space and a swimmer of dreams.
Mate, I don't think Doctor Who's ever had a character like that.
Jeez,
What
really?
is he talking about? It's a tales of it.
Surprised. You think
Welcome.
Doctor Who would have something as kooky as that.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman.
Oh, wow, Leighton. You must have taken notes from this guy.
I'm not that big of an arsehole, right?
And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Look at me.
Yep, you definitely took notes from him.
Look at me.
Oh god,
Get it?
no.
Get it?
He's
Oh.
not active.
Oh, wait. I love this part coming up. Oh, hi.
Phoenix is not amused.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Show him what you're made of.
Alright.
I'll be sure what I'm made.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
Of course.
Title drop, mother trucker.
Motherfucker.
Okay, that was actually well crafted. I'll take my hat off to that one.
Are you even wearing a hat?
The point down the details, please.
I
was
have
that?
a ace spirit medium.
Of course.
And I'm, Pearl Faye,
Ace of
adorable.
bagel haircut.
Mystic Maya's cousin, and spirit medium Ace Apprentice.
Oh, Luke, you better watch out. Looks like the title of Ace Apprentice
Ooh.
came first here, too. Oh.
Oh, God.
Excellent.
I love how gaudy this guy's theme is.
Well
Yeah.
then, shall we begin our little game?
Oh,
What game?
game?
Shall we play a game?
Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Remind me never to take up a career in baking.
Alright, guys, I got an idea of how to reverse the pedigree since we're facing the game here.
Oh, what do you mean? Sir lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior.
Yeah? Huh? What do you mean?
This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is with the canvas upon which he paints.
Of course.
Where'd you get your quotes from, Cloud Atlas?
Only I, as Detective Acme, have an eye which is educated through enough to read
That's
the
just
signs.
Actually,
that's just-
it's the other way around. Luke Hatme perfected the art, and then the Wachowskis tried to imitate him.
Put it simply, this character is
But
clearly
don't
a
you see-
parody of that kind of shitty.
But don't you see
pretentious
the
writing.
absence, the state of mind, the lack of your soul in the context of beings?
I think he pretty much said, "Don't touch anything, amateurs."
If there's something you wish to know about, you have to but ask Acme.
So first we have to get him
Ah.
to trust us.
I know everything there is to say. Do you know about my rival, Master deMasque, trademark?
So basically, before we can examine the crime scene, we have to get this detective to trust us.
And what's his cousin's name? Just ask me.
Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know.
Yes and no to your answer, Dwibs. I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say.
If they make an Ace Detective spin-off, they have to do it with Luke Atme, otherwise the fans will go, "Hey, he's the Ace Detective."
I'm sorry, I couldn't be more helpful.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably mention Luke Atme has an incredibly
no
huge
interest
fan
for that
base.
finding evidence against my arch rival. Well, I can see that, Joe.
Nah, it's okay. Nick's just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style.
A piddle-
Evidence hog.
A feeling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm being double teamed and betrayed. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Anyway, so as you know about his huge fan base, Theo, let me guess, you checked out the forums.
No, but I can see that through just the premise.
I know, right?
This woman, she's a true beauty.
You don't say. And people for some reason ship me with her.
I will be honored if you will introduce her to me.
Oh sure, just take a ride and go to the cemetery.
Well, he doesn't know, Phoenix, come on.
True.
I assure you, Sir Lawyer, that my interest is strictly professional.
Sure.
Sure.
There it is.
Go and bring an exorcist with you while you're at it.
Ew, this guy's even creepier than I thought.
I assure you, my dear, all these detectives are perfect gentlemen.
That depends, Layton. Is that true?
Your expression is very pictory to what you just said.
There are a few who I've had to kick out of the Ace Detectives industry because they were being creepy.
That's pretty amazing the way you were able to tell what I do for a living. Okay, headcanon, Luke Atme is one of Layton's many, many, many sons.
Oh, it's elementary, my dear Wright, elementary. If you're really interested, the first clue was the hair. He points. He shows you're prepared to take for an attack. Such fortune. Oh my god, he's going old back.
Although not quite as fast, thank goodness.
It's funny! Only the truth remains.
Huh.
Well, it's simple deduction.
Maybe
Wow.
he's her son.
Impressive.
Or maybe he just took a look at the attorney's badge on your label. Gee.
Well, Maya, it's a bit hard. It's the thing is so small.
Yeah.
So how did you know I was a spirit medium?
Because you just
Oh.
told
This
me.
is an
that.
and also this is an exhibition
Oh,
about your.
that was child's play.
Oh. Oh.
First, your hair. It's not the type of both very enchanting, almost otherworldly. I thought it likely that you were a fortune teller or a spirit medium, but I didn't quite detect the wisdom one usually sees in a fortune teller. And so, Zvani! That left only one possibility.
Pretty
You're a
good.
cosplayer.
Well, they also have a bio about me on the treasure exhibit poster.
Okay,
True.
so maybe those first two were a fluke, but now he's about to really show off his deductive skills.
Oh god, not Pearl.
I like his theme.
As for this child, Zvani, elementary school student.
Notice
Wrong.
he got it right. And unlike Phoenix and Maya, there's no other way he
I
could
can
have
also
known.
see that he will be a middle school student within the next few years.
Even I didn't know
Thank you,
that.
Captain Obvious.
How's that obvious? By just looking?
That's incredible.
You'll be a student, then you'll be another student, then you'll be another student.
No. He said she's about to be a middle school student in the next year.
Now you can see I've earned my reputation as an ace detective.
Said next few years.
Yeah, but even still, you have to actually know her age to guess that.
This person is very a great ace detective, am I correct?
Wrong!
Oh.
But I was the one asking you.
Details.
I guess.
This photo simply is enough information. I'm afraid I can't absolutely be certain.
Is this either humbleness or...
But the intelligence in those eyes indicates a man of deep wisdom and insight.
You don't
It's
say.
inside you! It's inside you, Ace Numpty!
Stop messing around, Nick, and just ask him already.
But this guy is scary.
Well, but he's not wrong.
I mean, it's scary seeing a detective that's actually really, really smart.
Poor Gumshoe.
So are you really as famous as you say?
Of course, for a lawyer you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world.
Ironically, he's actually telling the truth.
True, Val,
Oh, he's
remember,
got Pearl's
he
nose.
didn't know what the Steel Samurai was, remember?
Yeah.
I had no idea anyone was up in this city but had not heard of me. Look at me!
Ha 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 ha.
I am Star deMasque trademark, arch enemy. The ace detective, look at me.
Badass pose.
At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city.
One a Batman XP and one a Penguin XP.
One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Cloud and Sephiroth?
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
Light and darkness.
Doors.
I have been personally on the heels of these villains since this first crime. After learning these criminals' patterns, I thwarted this very latest loathsome mercenary.
Hey guys, what do you think the plot twist is gonna be?
Yeah, I'm kinda seeing where this is going. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Mina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Star deMasque trademark.
Again, by all means, guys, try and call what's gonna happen.
With my briny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they did it on the news. In the great people of the town.
I mean, look,
Actually, it should probably be Maya you should be worried about because according to, well, as we saw recently in our Ozora's rap playthrough, apparently the Fae family descends from the god of destruction.
yeah. Oh my god, that explains so
Well,
much
compared to the treasure that I retrieved from them is not much.
So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise.
Of course.
But yeah, again, look, I know ace attorney plots may not always be the most subtle, but if there's one thing you should never do in a case that's not the first case is try and guess what's gonna happen this early in the case.
True. Again, we don't know all the characters yet.
Yeah.
Like about I had devoted my life to thwarting these dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle.
Oh, I can't wait to show you guys that battle. Oh, wait, I see. Hang on a second! You were here last night? Here in Lordly Taylor?
Oh boy.
Naturally, wherever deMasque goes, you will find me laying his elegant traps.
Well, apparently they occasionally work. And elegant traps like deMasque out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway.
Ooh. But this time I allow him to escape with the illusion of big. Sure you did.
Sure.
Well, hey, the Magatama's not giving me a reaction,
Yeah,
so...
your nose contradicts your statement.
Funny you mentioned that, Shiroi. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night?
I broke in and stole the,
But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces.
Huh.
So even respect Phoenix figure. Go figure.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio.
Oh, fuck you. I first received a request for my services 20 days ago.
But yeah, Look at Me ironically does respect Phoenix. I know, right?
It was 10 days ago that we received Mask Star deMasque trademark calling card.
You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Okay, that's an interesting point.
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and true.
That's Adrian for you.
Also, she's dealing with another person giving cards before he strikes. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
You know how to pick 'em, Adrian. The calling card arrived, right?
Yes! So, as detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse.
At least the thief is polite
And
enough
waited
to leave
for
a
him
calling card.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
The police kind of have a,
Ridiculous! Why should they seek out from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
Okay, you've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let deMasque get away. And again, those band of nincompoops did arrest me on several occasions, so...
I always operate
yeah.
alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
No, Perry, it's not time to eat yet. Go back. Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence.
I mean, I guess to be fair, considering what we've seen of this series, the police can be nincompoops.
To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. I'm not sure it's very original.
Let him dream to you.
Anyway, back to
Sure.
what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive.
And then... pause for dramatic effect.
But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared.
This sounds like a crazy magic act, but that's impossible! How could it just disappear?
How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he is rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night,
Even though on one,
One of the...
Just
precious
stick with
birds
no one.
somehow vanished from under your nose.
I am Dwibs, ace typo
Well, it's
spot.
so big, you probably missed
Then
the...
you're
oh.
fine.
That's just not possible. Look at that nose. It's huge.
Like I said, I am Dwibs, ace typo spotter.
Okay, now,
I've been on this guy's tail ever since his first eyes, pal.
just
Again, he's
like
such a
Luke
skilled
at
thief. We
me.
managed to get a mug shot on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a really great job.
Oh.
Damn, Maya.
Listen, pal, if you want to jump high, first you gotta crouch down, right?
True, that's how you do it in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I'm a little frustrated now, but I'll make it that much sweeter when I catch him.
So, who will catch him, guys? Luke at me or Detective Gumshoe?
Probably Phoenix. Anyway, that's what I keep telling myself every day.
Well, good luck, Mr. Detective Dick. I believe in you.
Aw.
Oh, aren't you sweet? You're the only one that's ever said that.
Damn.
Jesus.
The only one? That's kind of sad if you think about it.
Again, being Gumshoe is suffering.
Well, look at it like this. At least you're not stuck with the prosecutor spawned from hell this game.
Supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly. What about this person?
Sorry,
yes.
the breaking seal doesn't work properly.
Surprisingly, had nothing to say about Luke, since Luke has something to say about him later. But anyway, about that calling card. So, what's this calling card?
Here it is. but don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
They were
Let me
told
guess,
about.
he puts in the court record.
What's this mark on the front?
That's Star deMasque signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark.
His trademark?
There you
Hi,
go.
Mark.
All of his calling cards have got it on them.
Wow. Well, he must be smart if he can do all this and still get away with stuff.
You didn't mention that on the newsflash.
We're withholding that detail from the public from operational reasons.
For operational reasons.
The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
Okay,
And there you
that's,
go.
that's
He adds to the
court
court
record.
record.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always intimidators. No,
Imitators.
Imitators.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Paris the thought, bro. Paris the thought.
Yeah, maybe some a smaller guy with another weird haircut and a red stripe.
Well, I was thinking of a different character.
Funny she says copycat of all thing. But anyway, to proceed, let's try presenting some stuff.
Okay. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn.
Aww.
Thank you, Detective Atlee. I'm counting on you.
Yeah.
Final round between Detective Look at Me and Star deMasque trademark is set to begin.
Place your bets, everybody. Who will win?
Still, there's something funny about this guy.
Nah.
No.
What do you? Come on, Phoenix. You're just being paranoid.
Although think about it,
come
guys. If he was working with deMasque, why would he have only retrieved the 4th treasure?
Randomness. Yes, I even have a video that details my role. I recorded directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy?
No thanks. Shame we couldn't have added that as evidence.
Come on, Phoenix.
Ah, the charming young lady responsible for security, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Who's probably gonna get fired after this, I can tell. You know her?
Yes, well, I should. She was the person who hired me for this job.
I'm sure Adrian's a good judge of people.
A very intelligent woman, after all. She hired Detective Look at Me, did she not?
A good sign of intelligence indeed. Although, I'm not entirely convinced that was an intelligent move on her part.
Oh, him. Yes, well, I saw him earlier. That wretched detective has let the thief slip through his fingers every single time.
Me, on the other hand, I at least got him once.
Wretched, huh?
Now that I think about it, I wonder if they aren't working to... Game? Are we trying to do this again?
I guess the game spotted you trying to call it out and said, ah!
If you ask me, Look at Me, I believe the two of them are co-conspirators.
Wow. Again, Ace Attorney reads your mind to you.
If Detective
Becoming
Green
habit,
should
isn't
he'd
he?
probably cry.
So
He's
his
a
attorney
surprisingly
reads.
sensitive guy.
So basically, his attorney reads Taylor's mind, whereas Layton reads Dribbs' mind. Interesting.
This will surely be Star deMasque's final heist. Last time we came close and managed to retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's such an anime show.
Mark my words,
I know,
this
right?
criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. And then I, Look at Me, Ace Detective, will dance with joy.
You know,
Wow, they're so close to the moon.
I really hate the iOS trilogy for taking out some of those little anime shots.
Yeah.
We took them away in the iOS trilogy?
Let's just say nobody likes the iOS trilogy and move on.
Joe, what about
Okay.
the 3DS trilogy?
The 3DS trilogy thankfully brought them back. Let's just say the 3DS trilogy is what the iOS trilogy should have been.
Although I've heard the 3DS trilogy carries over a couple of the issues the iOS trilogy had.
It does, but for the most part, thank God fixes them.
Quite
The-
impressive, but it will expect nothing less from my arch rival.
If you ask me, you should the definitive way of playing the original trilogy is still on either the DS or the Wii.
I agree. DS if you don't want to have to pay DLC for Rise of the Ashes. Anyway.
True.
Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here.
I believe the term
could
is ace
possibly go wrong?
attorney.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
Aww. Then again, I don't know if I really want this guy to like us ever. But
Come on, Phoenix. Dot.
My
He's
nose
deep in
sniffed
thought.
something.
Well, sir lawyer,
oh, a
Ace
sir.
I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious faith.
Word
That
gets
means
around
we are
quickly.
rivals now.
Well, I'm not sure that would be.
We're going to find the secret in no matter what we have to do.
Gumshoe, Atme, and now Phoenix and Maya on the chase.
Excellent.
Da-da-da.
I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere.
Huh. That's
You're surprisingly.
If perchance
considerate-
you should discover something of value, return then to my office.
What was that, Siri?
I said he's a considerate villain slash
My
antagonist.
office thoroughly delights the Atme Detective Agency.
well, Shiroi, I know that sometimes looks are what to judge by, but let's just say you may be barking up the wrong tree this time.
Oh, so I did it in Leighton and now here.
Well then, sir lawyer, if you excuse me, I have much to do.
I mean, for a villain, he's awfully friendly with letting us, look at the crime scene and all.
That's
Yeah.
to throw us off the scent.
Anyway, join us in the next part when we delve deeper into this mystery, along with Mr. I'm a famous detective, totally not the villain, I swear.
All right then.
See
See you,
ya.
everybody.
See ya.